Good morning, dear students. Welcome back again with the new session of lesson number 7, Introduction to Microbiology. We already discussed about microbes and fuels, first 3 points. Now we are going to move ahead with relevant to the fuels. Now, similar to fuels, various industrial chemicals are also produced through microbial process. For example, various alcohols, acetones, organic acids, fatty acids, polysaccharides that are useful as raw materials in chemical industry. Some of these are useful as raw materials for plastic and products. So, fuels and its importance are being written in this paragraph. Now, you can see the picture here how biofuels are associated with this our environment. Now observe the figure 7.7 discuss about the biofuel. Biofuel is important among the renewable sources of good energy. These fuels are available in solid in the form of coal, dung, crop residue. In the form of liquid, it is available in the form of vegetable oils, alcohol, and in the gaseous form, it is available in the form of gobar gas, coal gas forms. These fuels are easily available and in plenty of quantity. These are the reliable fuels of the future, which are never going to exhaust from the surface of the earth as long as plants and animals are there on the surface of the earth. Now, microbial pollution control. Now, how microbes are responsible for the pollution control, how they are responsible for the protection of water, soil, and air pollution. That we are going to discuss from this paragraph now. Solid wastes, sewage, and waste pollutants are ever increasing with increase in the pollution. Along with it, the ever increasing diseases and degradation of environment are the worldwide problems. Especially cities in densely populated countries like India are affected with these problems. Life of the future generations will be difficult if these problems are not solved at right time and at right extent. Let us see the role of microbes in the environment. So, in this paragraph, we have discussed about the problems faced by the densely populated country and now how it can be solved. That we are going to discuss in the next part of it. You already know that microbes are used for disposal of solid waste through biogas plant and compost production. How urban waste that is accumulated in terms of tons may be disposed of, that is in the form of landfilling sites. So now we'll see what is landfilling sites. Degradable waste being accumulated in urban areas are used for this purpose. Large pits it implies that a hole, a big hole is are dug in the open space and which is far away from the residential area. Are those pits lined with plastic sheets as a precaution against the pollution of soil due to leaching of toxic and harmful substance materials. Now here leaching implies the along with the water the harmful substances get dissolved and it should not get enter into the groundwater. Otherwise, the sources of drinking water or groundwater is that is also being affected, and then the very less percentage of drinking water is left on the surface of the earth, and therefore we have to avoid this, prevent this. So this process is called as leaching, in which the dissolved substances along with the water pass into the groundwater. So we have to avoid leaching. So how it can be done? That we can see. Compost waste is dumped into the pit. It is covered with layers of soil, sawdust, leafy waste, and specific biochemicals. Bioreactors are mixed with some places. Microbes present in the soil and other top layers decompose the waste. Completely filled pit is sealed with the soil slurry. Best quality compost is formed after a few days. Such landfilling sites can be seen can be reused and reused after removal of the compost. So these waste which are emitted by the human beings and the animals, it cannot be thrown away. It can be used to make the land fertile. Now, observe the Gram Panchayat, garbage of Gram Panchayat and municipality. Nowadays, there is a facility for decreasing the volume of garbage by the compaction by these vans. So definitely, it is going to reduce the volume of the waste. Now, sewage management. In villages, domestic sewage is disposed of either in a nearby soil or biogas plant. However, in cities, sewage needs to be carried by processing unit and acted upon by microbial process. Microbes which can decompose any compound as well as destroy the pathogens of the chloro cholera, typhoid, etc., are mixed with sewage. They release methane and carbon dioxide by decomposition of carbon compounds present in the sewage. Phenol oxidizing bacteria decompose xenobiotic chemicals present in the sewage. So they are microbes which are decomposing the harmful substances which are responsible for spreading the diseases. The sludge that settles down this process can again be used as a fertilizer. Water released after microbial treatment is environmentally safe. Microbes are used for bioremediation. Now, what is actually bioremediation? Bioremediation is a treatment for contaminated water, soil, substances, and degrade the target pollutants. So, bioremediation is a useful process which will help us to prevent the contamination of water, soil, and other substances. The bioremediation of environment polluted due to sewage. Now, clean technology. Now, how with the help of technology the environment can be clean? Human being is has made a very fast progress in the technology. However, environmental pollution is also increasing with the same speed. Let us see the ways to control over air, soil, and water pollution with the help of the microbes. Microbes have natural ability of decomposing man-made chemicals, hydrocarbons, and other chemicals are transformed with the help of these abilities. Now, some microbes remove the sulfur from the fuels. Metal like copper, iron, uranium, zinc, etc. leach into environment and low down low the quality of metalloids. They are converted into compounds before leaching with the help of thiobacilli and sulfobacilli. So here this is how with the help of the technology we can clean our environment and reduce the loss. Now, splitting of petroleum occurs in the ocean due to various reasons. The soil may prove fatal and toxic for aquatic organisms. It is not easy to remove the oil layer from the surface of water by mechanical method. So, by man-made or by human being, it is very difficult to separate oil from the water. However, bacteria like Pseudomonas spp and Alcanovorex Barkinesis have the ability to destroy the pyridines and other chemicals. The ability to destroy the pyridines and other chemicals. Hence, these bacteria are used to clear the oil spills. These are called as hydrocarbonoclastic bacteria. That is the full form of HCB. The HCB are called HCB decompose the hydrocarbons and bring about the reaction of carbon with oxygen to form carbon dioxide, and water is formed in this process. Plastic bottles are formed from the chemical substances. We call it as PET, polyethylene terephthalate polyester. Nowadays, most of the urban garbage consists of plastic. It has been observed that species like Vibrio ideonella sacchariensis and can decompose the PET. Similarly, the species of fungi like Actinomyces, Streptomyces, Nacardia, actinoplanes have the ability of decomposing the rubber from the garbage. So even the rubber, which is very harmful in the atmosphere, can be decomposed with the help of certain bacteria. Now we know that sulfuric acid is very harmful. It is found in the acid rain. But now one way how it can be useful with the help of the microbes. Sulfuric acid is present in the acid rains and materials coming from mines. You know that the erosion of metal present in the statues, bridges, and buildings occurs due to it. Sulfuric acid is a source of energy for some species of bacteria like Acidophilium spp and Acidobacillus feroxidans. Hence, these bacteria can control the soil pollution occurring due to acid rain. Water soluble salts of uranium are present in the waste produced during the electroplating and is the effluent released in the environment from the atomic energy plant. Geobacter convert these salts of uranium salts into insoluble salts and thereby prevent the salts from mixing with the groundwater. So groundwater can be prevented from getting, you can say, get by getting polluted. So this is one way with the help of microbial action we can protect our groundwater. How do bacteria present in soil and nodules of leguminous plants are useful? We know that in the atmosphere 78% of nitrogen is there, but this nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogen, is not available for the plants because plants do not have ability to convert this nitrogen into compounds of nitrogen and make it available for ourselves. And therefore, they give shelter to certain bacteria which are responsible for converting the atmospheric nitrogen into compounds of nitrogen, and which in simple words we call it as nitrogen fixation. Microbial inoculants. Some microbes containing inoculants are produced by the process of fermentation. These inoculants are spread on seeds before sowing, and some of the inoculants are released into plants. Microbes in the inoculants help in the plant growth by supplying nutrients. They improve the quality of vegetarian food. Solution containing azotobacter and artificial nitrogen is used in organic farming. Soil pollution occurring due to chemical fertilizer is prevented due to the use of these solutions. Fluoroacetamide like chemicals are mixed with the soil due to the use of chemical pesticides in agriculture. These prove to be harmful for other plants and animals as well as causes skin diseases to the human. These pesticides in the soil can be destroyed with the help of the microbes. The last part of this lesson, that is bioinsecticides. Instead of using insecticides and pesticides to control the to protect the crops, now bioinsecticides can be used. It will not affect the crops, neither it will affect the soil. So how it is being done? Let's see. Bacterial and fungal toxins, which can destroy the pests and pathogens, can be directly integrated into the plants with the help of biotechnology. Being toxic to insects, they do not consume the plants. Similar to bacteria, some species of fungi and viruses are useful to pesticides. Spinosad is a byproduct for fermentation, is also a biopesticide. So now here we have completed this lesson. Other lessons we'll do it in the next video. Till then, have a great day.